The New York Knicks are back. Media Day is a wrap. Media Day was today, October 2nd. Just wanted to come on here and fill you guys in with some key thoughts that were, expressed during the Media Day. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau spoke. Julius Randle spoke. New and Nick addition, Dante DiVincenzo spoke. Emmanuel quickly spoke on his contract situation as well. But it's just fun to see all the guys back. They start training camp tomorrow, I believe. They're flying out to start training camp tomorrow. And then we have a game on October 9th versus the Boston Celtics. Guys, New York Knicks basketball is back. And I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. We have some fun things coming on the horizon from Knicks Nation. Obviously, I'm on here most of the post games, doing post games for you guys. And, every week doing a podcast as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get it going. So first thing of note in Media Day was the topic was Evan Fournier. And Evan Fournier has... He's had a lot of things to say about the New York Knicks this past summer. And it's about time that somebody from the New York Knicks organization finally fired back. And that somebody is Tom Thibodeau. Obviously, Evan Fournier is still a New York Knick. He has yet to be traded. If he's going to be traded during the season, who knows? He was there today at Media Day. I don't believe he spoke, but Tom Thibodeau spoke, and they asked him his thoughts about, the whole Evan Fournier situation. And boy, Tom Thibodeau doesn't miss. Take a listen.
And I have great respect for him. And, you come into the season, I didn't go into the season thinking we were going to do the things that we ended up doing. We did it because we weren't having success one way. So we adjusted. And then the next group that went in, it's hard to argue with 37 and 22 and a +5 net rating. So it is what it is.
He hit him with the +5 net rating. Wow.
And then your job is...
Yeah, so there we go. He said your job is to stay ready. Stay ready, stay healthy. So regarding Evan Fournier, obviously he wants to be dealt. The New York Knicks don't play him for good reason. We have young guys on our squad that are, light years better than him. Grimes, Dante DiVincenzo now, and Emmanuel quickly still have the quickly contract situation looming. It's Monday, October 2nd. Still no deal yet. By the time you're listening to this, it could possibly be done. Who knows? But Evan Fournier has been, pretty much ripping the Knicks organization throughout the whole summer. He was ripping Tom Thibodeau early in the summer, and Tom Thibodeau finally, took the knives out and said enough is enough. +5 net rating. He threw him with the record without Evan Fournier, saying, hey, look at our team without you. We are simply a better team without you. Deal with it. Be a professional. Sit at the end of the bench. It sucks because Fournier's time here was, rocky at the start, but, he had his ups and downs, his moments versus Boston. He's had his, good flashes as well, but it's just the nature of the business, man. Guys are hungry. Our young players are better than you, and it is what it is. RJ Barrett spoke, and it's good to see RJ Barrett speaking. He looks good. He looks healthy coming off the FIBA bronze medal win for Team Canada. Congrats to RJ Barrett on that. But a question arose, would RJ Barrett be interested in coming off the bench? Obviously, somebody asked him because Josh Hart is obviously there, and somebody asked him, would you be open to coming off the bench? And his response was, pretty surprising.
Be the case, comfortable, very comfortable in that role. So is Josh, of course. So I think whatever we kind of need to do to win is what we'll do, whatever the game, tells us to do. So if that's what I have to do, then, I'll do it very willingly and gladly.
I'll do it very willingly and gladly. Credit to RJ Barrett for being a professional. Look, I don't think RJ Barrett is going to come off the bench. The strides that he took in the playoffs, especially during that Cavs series, everyone was sucking. I mean, everybody except Jalen Brunson. But RJ Barrett took major steps forward versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it's good to see his growth. Still super young. He's starting that extension this season. So, I'm pretty sure he's getting a nice new pay raise this year. But RJ Barrett off the bench, why? I mean, why this question was even asked, I don't know. But I do not think RJ Barrett would be put in that position to maybe come off the bench. Maybe if Josh Hart is, hot here and RJ Barrett is, having one of his cold streaks and all the fans are clamoring for Josh Hart to start, which I just don't see. But look, RJ Barrett, true professional, had his strides. Last year was a bumpy road for RJ Barrett, and then in the playoffs versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, he pretty much shut everyone up, including me. So RJ Barrett, I'm happy to see that he's in good spirits. I'm happy that he's healthy. Everyone's healthy. Randall's healthy, so we don't have to worry about that as well. So about a week ago, I came on here having questions about the starting five. Who does Tom Thibodeau roll with? Does he roll with Quentin Grimes again? Or because he has this nice, shiny new toy in Dante DiVincenzo, does he give him the opportunity to start alongside of Jalen Brunson? Well, he was asked that today, and he left the door open, I think. Take a listen.
See how it unfolds. Like the big thing, and we just, when you look at last season and you look at, what that group did from December 4th on, they were 37-22. And so you go in with...
The group he's referring to is Quentin Grimes, Brunson, Barrett, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson. 37-22, pretty damn good record.
The idea that that's where we're going to start. Now, of course, you haven't played in any games and nothing is unfolded yet. So
nothing is unfolded yet. That's where we're going to start, meaning that's where we're going to start in training camp. But hey, if Dante DiVincenzo is balling out, I'm pretty sure he will take that job. But I'm pretty sure Grimes has that job on lock.
You base your decisions on the information that you have, and that's the information that we have, and we're going to go from there.
All right, so he left the door open a little bit. Would I like to see Quentin Grimes start again? Of course. Quentin Grimes took major steps forwards last year, almost a 40% three-point shooter, was working in the lab this summer with J.J. Redick. Obviously, we know the upside on Quentin Grimes. I have a video that I'll link in the description of me thinking that this year will be a Quentin Grimes breakout. Make sure you guys check that out as well. I go into detail as to why I think that he will break out this year, and I'm hoping he does, because Grimes, man, he has all the tools, in my opinion, to be a really good player in this league, and his upside is tremendous, and I just feel like he will keep that starting role. I feel like, you have Dante off the bench along with Josh Hart, and quickly, injuries, happen throughout the year, so maybe Tom Thibodeau switches that up, but I do think that he keeps that starting role. Also, last week, I brought up the Nova Knicks, and Dante DiVincenzo actually spoke about this. I brought this up in our latest two podcasts ago, saying that will the Nova Knicks become an issue? Because, guys can form cliques, and guys are looking at the end of the locker room and saying to themselves, like, who are these guys then? Why you keep signing all these Nova cats and not any Duke cats in here? But Dante DiVincenzo quickly shut that up. He pretty much said that, well, let's take a listen to what Dante DiVincenzo said.
For us, is like, not getting carried away with the Nova stuff. I think, we had a lot of success in college, and we've had some success in the NBA so far individually. But ultimately, I know Jalen, I know Josh, they're developing relationships with everybody on the team, as am I, and ultimately, there's jokes always throughout the year, throughout the season, Nova Knicks and all that stuff. But ultimately, we know what our goal is, and we know how to get there. And I think that's the stuff that, we focus on in terms of the Nova stuff, is what it takes to go to the national championship in college, what it takes to stay together through adversity. But that's not the focus of this. Oh, it's going to be Jalen, Josh, and Dante to do stuff from Nova into the Knicks. Now it's how do we, we can rely on that, but at the same time, how do we develop these relationships, and how do we push together all as one?
Absolutely perfect answer there from Dante DiVincenzo, quickly shutting me up and a lot of Knicks fans' questions up about the Nova situation. Yes, they have chemistry, but at the same time, they're on the New York Knicks now. They're forming relationships with different players. Jalen has formed relationships. Josh Hart has formed relationships. And now Dante DiVincenzo's coming in here with a fresh start, forming relationships. Obviously, Media Day is an exciting time for us Knicks fans. Those are just a few rundowns of, pretty much what I wanted to touch on, just a few main topics. Obviously, quickly also spoke about his contract situation, saying that that's pretty much up to his agent and the New York Knicks. Like I said, we'll see if that gets done. He's focused on, becoming the best player he can be and becoming the best Knick he can be. So I'm excited to see another year out of Immanuel Quickley. Major step forward last year from IQ. And I'm excited. Look, Boston got better. Milwaukee got better. But right now, I have all of that on the back burner. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just excited to have some Knicks basketball back. And let's get it rolling. Training camp opens up. I will be on here with some training camp news. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And let's get it going, Knicks Nation. I'll catch you on the next time. Peace.